Look at you, just sitting there, procrastinating away. I bet you haven't even bought a gift yet. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Yeah! I am sitting on the floor in the living room because we are about to set up the Christmas tree. Yay! 2 days before Christmas. Except it is around 10 p.m., so it's basically Christmas Eve. So, we're setting up the Christmas tree really late. Of course we have a fake tree. Of course it has to be black. Like, what do you mean? Ornaments are red, white, silver, and black. So let's get started with that. We have to do the little base for the tree. Just gotta find the little pegs. That's pretty much as good as I'm gonna get it right now. Now let's put some ornaments on it. I have a Reddit story on the iPad here, so we can talk a little bit of shit while we're just putting the ornaments on. I just picked one that looked interesting because it had a lot of interactions with it. It's called Am I the Asshole for Wearing the Joke Bikini My Friend Got Me? So it was my birthday a couple months ago. Had a party, got some gifts. My friend Mandy for me a super cute bikini. So I guess it's supposed to say my friend Mandy got a super cute bikini for me. I liked it. Said thanks. She had ripped the tags off, but whatever. Anyway, went to the community pool with my roommate. Wore said bikini. Got in the water. Roommate immediately is like, girl, ... I look and see that this bikini is now kinda see-through. So it's just like a thin material bikini. Haha, good joke, Mandy. Anyway, Mandy invited me over to her place to hang out with her and her boyfriend and a few others. Most to leave and we're still hanging out. I'm like, hey, what if we get in your hot tub? I go change after them and meet her boyfriend in the hot tub while she's getting new drinks. I hop in, immediately he's looking at my chest. I pretend I don't notice and just make small talk. She comes out a few minutes later and just looks in shock. She eventually gets in. Is this the one I bought? Yeah, I love it. I wear it everywhere. Made up some stuff about how I wore it to the beach, some party with lots of guys, etc. She's just like, oh. We're in the tub for 20 to 30 minutes. Eventually we get out and change. She approached me after and was like, sorry, thought you noticed, but it's kind of see-through. I'm like, yeah, I know. Why'd you buy me a fucking see-through bathing suit? She's like, it's a joke. Wait, you knew? So you spent the last 30 minutes flashing my boyfriend on purpose. I reply, I'm just wearing my birthday gift from her. Anyway, am I the asshole? This was written so terribly. It was written so terribly. Like, oh my gosh, wow, this is so choppy. Like, it's making me think that this never happened, like it's just a fantasy. But I would say that you are the asshole because she got you a small bikini and you tested it in front of your roommate. She told you it was sheer and you were like, okay, and then you went out of your way to get in a hot tub with friend and her boyfriend. Just to prove to not buy you a sexy swimsuit. What kind of story was this? Okay. Every year. These little reindeers are so cute. Am I the asshole for barring my husband from the bedroom tonight? So here's the situation. Me, a nurse, working 50-ish hours a week in pediatric ICU. Cry at least once a week because that shit is hard. My salary pays our bills. All of them. My husband is 25, has a degree but isn't looking for a job, works 2 days a week at the grocery store, spends most most of his time playing League of Legends. By the way, all events here are in accordance with COVID legislation. Not COVID. Today was supposed to be a good day. I had been begging my husband to swap his Saturday shift to literally anything else so that we could have days off together. We haven't had a weekend together since our wedding, 18 months ago. Damn, a year and a half, not a single weekend together? That must suck ass. Today was supposed to be our first Saturday off together. We were going to an animal sanctuary. That sounds fun. He starts the day by going to breakfast with his best mate, okay? Off to a rough start, leaving before I even wake up. I wake up around 9 and realize he's not home. I call. He says he's helping his mate set up some lights and that the weather is too rainy for the animal sanctuary anyway. He gets home at 1-ish, lies around, play some video games, promising we would cook dinner together tonight. Leaves again at 5 to help the same mate with something else. I go grocery shopping. I don't drive because of medical issues, but I walk there and back in the rain. I get home, realize I've left my keys inside. I call my husband, knowing he's 5 minutes away. He says he will leave in a minute. I sit in the rain and the cold. Southern hemisphere. Why does it matter that you're in the southern hemisphere? I don't know. 45 minutes later, I call again. He hasn't left yet. He finally agrees to come and let me in the house. So he drives up, presses the clicker to let me in the garage, and leaves again. What a dickhead. Whoa. At 10, I called to see where he is. His friend answers. Says he's driving out to do something an hour away. What? So he was supposed to be 5 minutes away, but now he's an hour away. What the hell? It's 10:30. I'm going to bed. I sent him a text that I am upset and I don't want to speak to him tonight and would rather he leave me alone. As far as I'm concerned, if he can't value me more than his best mate, they gotta be British. Why are you saying mate so much? On the first day off he and I have shared in a year and a half, he can go sleep in his bed instead. By the way, his friend doesn't work, so they hang out all the time when I'm at work. They're probably dating, bro. Or he's using his friend as a, alibi to, go and have a hookup. He's going to be upset, and he's going to tell his mate, and his mate is going to tell him I'm being a bitch. But obviously you're not the asshole. You should leave him. What do you mean first weekend off together in a year and a half, and as soon as he opens his eyes, he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the hell out of here. And then I'm gonna be an hour away and leave you in the rain. What? Let me finish putting this tree together. The X2's wise, the color of his eyes. He can do no wrong, no, he don't have to try. Made from the best, passes all the tests. Got my heartbeat at fast, his cardiac arrest. Send his DNA. Yay! Now I can just put our star on top. Yay! Oh, wait. I know they're placed awkwardly or along the bottom, but I don't know. You just get to a point where you kind of just okay, where do I put them now? Other than that, I think it looks great. Well, I guess I can do this one. That's a little better. Wait, no it's not. Wait. Okay. Now let's get a close-up look at our tree. Yay! Bro, I have not had time to do any Christmas stuff. I don't know how or why, but I've just been so busy. This is gonna stay up till St. Patrick's Day anyway, so hey, so cute, isn't it? But yeah, that's all for today. I'll see y'all later. Bye.